In this video, I'm going to show you how small tweaks can have a big impact on your business. How much impact? How about 200 to 300% the amount of returns? And instead of me telling you, let me show you. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is the calculator that I want to share with you guys today. We have two things here, a current revenue calculator and a optimized revenue calculator. Okay, so we need to put in a couple of numbers, which is the average amount of leads per month, the schedule percentage, the show up percentage, the closing percentage, that means the percentage of those that showed up that will make a purchase, and also the average sale value. Okay, so and then once you put all these numbers, we'll automatically generate a number here, and then we'll also put in on this side, and you get some numbers here, and then we'll see how much difference is it. So example, let's say you get 1000 leads per month. Okay, I'll share this calculator in the link below so that you guys can play around with it later on. And say out of the 1000 leads, how many percent of those that schedules a call? Okay, let's put 50%. Okay, and out of those 50%, how many showed up? How many percent showed up? Let's put another 50% there. And out of the 50% that showed up, what is your closing rate? So let's say you close 30% of those. Okay, and what is the average sale value of your product? So let's put like if you sell 1000. Okay, and then we press calculate current revenue. Okay, so out of the 1000 leads, 500 people schedule a call, and then out of the 500, 250 showed up. Out of 250, 75 people actually make a sale, make a purchase. So the estimated revenue for that month is 75,000, and we just times 12, which is 900,000. Okay, so now we move over to this side, which is the optimized revenue calculator. So say you do a little bit better in your generating leads. You have slightly better ads, so you generated 1100 for the same amount of ad spend. Out of the 1100, maybe 55% of them schedule a call with you. And say because you have automations in place, okay, you follow up with clients automatically. So now instead of 50% show up, you have 60% that show up, and you are a better closer. So now instead of 30%, you have 40% close rate. And let's say your prices are still 1000, but you sell something else down the future, like maybe you get them to come back to buy again. So instead of 1000, you have 1200. Okay, now let me just hide that. I'll just press calculate optimize revenue. Just by increasing slightly across the board, you can see the numbers are so different. And you can see here the lost revenue by having this and also this. The lost revenue is this much. So as you can see here, small tweaks across the board will make a big difference. All right, now let's go back to the slides, and I'm going to show you what are the ways that we can do to slightly increase your percentages that will make a big difference. So from the calculator that we saw earlier, we know that small tweaks can make a big difference. So there are only 4 ways to scale a business, and we're just going to go through it right now. So the first way is to increase your leads. Leads are potential clients who might be interested in your products or your services, and the more leads you have, the more chances you have to make sales. So for example, let's take a chiropractor. Okay, to bring in more potential patients, what they can do is they could optimize their ad targeting to reach more people in the local area who might need chiropractic care. And they also could create a compelling lead magnet, example like a free guide or 10-minute, 15-minute assessment to attract new leads. What they can also do is they can use, say, multi-channel forms or surveys on their website to capture information from visitors and automatically follow up through email or SMS to stay connected with these potential clients in case they would need it in future. Another good way is to encourage referrals through positive customer reviews, as happy patients can help bring in new leads using word of mouth. Okay, next, increasing your sales conversions, which is how many percent you convert your leads into paying customers. Now, let's imagine that you have a website that's selling a product and you've done a great job getting leads into your website. But now you need to convert these visitors into buyers. What you can do to increase sales conversions is to design high converting landing pages on the website and also make it easy for people to place an order. Something simple such as simplifying the checkout process to make buying as quick and painless as possible will also increase your sales conversions. You can use persuasive copywriting on the website, which can encourage someone to make a purchase. Another way is to use A/B testing to test what sales funnels work, what copywriting works best for your product. Another common way to increase sales conversions is to use scarcity and urgency tactics, something like limited time offers to push customers to make a purchase. The third way to scale your business is very straightforward, is to just get customers to spend more during the purchase. Let's take an example of a carpenter who sells furniture. When a customer orders, say, a dining table, the carpenter could offer upsells, example like chairs or matching side table. They also could introduce order bumps such as an upgraded finish at a discounted price if the customer decides quickly, something like that. Another way to get customers to spend more is to bundle products together. Example like offering a complete dining set at a lower price, which would be cheaper if they were to buy the pieces individually. Another thing that I thought about is maybe the carpenter could promote a subscription based service, such as doing maintenance, like maybe once a year or once every 6 months, just to add value and something you can charge as a subscription based service. The fourth way to scale your business is to focus on getting your customers to buy from you more frequently. So, for example, let's take a hair salon. A hair salon can encourage clients to return more often. And the way that they can do is they can launch a personalized email marketing campaign, sending reminders when it's time for a trim, or even if they have exclusive deals to repeat customers. A hair salon can also use like a loyalty reward program where clients can earn points each time they visit and redeem for free services or discounts after a certain number of visits. Other ways to get people to buy more often is to use social media content that will showcase, say, new styles, new hairstyles or promotions. And by doing this, you want to keep the salon in their mind to encourage them to come back sooner than later. Now, remember, you don't need to implement everything that I've discussed here to 2 or 3x your revenue. The small changes and tweaks are all you need to make a big difference. Now, if you're serious about doubling or even tripling your revenue, click the link in the description below and I'll show you simple steps you can use to reach your business goals. If this video was helpful to you, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.